Greetings and welcome to Resident Evil Village, where we will finish Shadows of Rose. There is a big thing. Okay, I think we came from the house, so let's move on. Let's move on, and hey, that's the free-eyed stuff. Do I have my key back? Or did my key get swallowed by a demon?
What's all this doing out here?
I don't know. What is... Ooh. Wait. Ooh, they're back. Thanks. I mean, technically they were never gone, but at the same time, this is all in a mine, so I don't know. It might have actually been gone this time, instead of just hallucinating. Like, at this point, everything is hallucination. So that's really weird. Why am I looking?
Where the hell am I?
Whoa.
What is this place?
This is some Lovecraftian shit. Holy potatoes. Kinda wanna... Wait, oh my god, we could totally pose for a goddamn thumbnail. Thumbnail time. Oh man, let me... Wait. Okay, let's,
What is that?
What's what?
I can sense something from over there.
Do you want to be blessed? Can I shoot? It looks so palpable. God, it look... I remember this path. I was down here. I was looking up. Wasn't there a goat somewhere? Hey, is that Ethan? Oh, that's Rose. I thought it was Ethan, but it was Rose. Current outfit Rose. How many stratums are we in currently? Like, how deep are we? It's kind of concerning. Don't have remember when I used all my shotgun ammo on Big Mace Man? That was fun times. I'm gonna go here. Hey, loot. Wait, was there more? No, there was not. Loot. Loot. Ooh, what the fuck? It's like the castle. Whoa. Wait. But no, the castle is right there, so that couldn't. I was like, it's like the castle is either launching everything or the castle is above me. What the oh, no clanking. Oh, these are all Rose. Damn, son. Was there more loot? Oh, I'm running. Terrible idea. I have plans. How about my plans? Bam. My plans. Whoa, Rose. Bam. Oh, Rose. You so strong. Are you? But this one even stronger. Shit, you bitch. Demon.
I'm even stronger than before.
Yeah, you really are. Can you not dodge every fucking goddamn... Help me. Let me pass. Thanks. Oh my god. Okay, well, we used one ball and they were a lot more... God, I hope they were more bundled up. Oh, we're just straight up out of ammo. Is there loot here? I need a lot of loot. You're gonna... Ooh, I'm gonna keep on running. Let me pass. Yo, Rose, why you're not burn? Whoa. Hey, stop that. Naughty. Where do I go? Ooh. Items? Loot. It's not this way. Oh. No! Fuck. Shit. Oh. Oh me, oh my. I'm gonna fight. But they're very weak. Even the... Whoa! Bam! Oh, shit. Bam! Oh. Okay, wait. Blast! Oh. Hurry! Uh-oh. This is taking... Okay. We're taking a sweet ass... Please? No, yeah, go fire. So, fire like... You bitch! Ah, that better be area of effect. Ah, God. Maybe. Nope. Just run. I use so many balls. Oh, my balls. Oh, are we going in the plant or are we going out? God, my everything's been ruined. Loot? Wait, what did I have? I'm so sorry. There is herb that restores a lot. I'm not going to use that. That might just restore all of them. Yeah, I feel like these jumps, they're high enough to kind of hurt. They're high enough to kind of hurt. Hey, but you're good, Rocket. Now, whoa. It looks different than I remember it. It looks more tentacly and possible eye. Last time I saw it, it looked like a baby, like a child.
Is this where those copies of me came from?
Oh, these are all you. Interesting. Is this like safe to jump down? Guess we'll find out. Rose? God. Tuck and roll, right? Whoa. I thought it was an eye. God, this is really high. This is like, I would not let Rose jump off of this, but I literally don't think there is another way to go. That sucks. Yow! There's a safe point. That's concerning.
Someone's been here.
I'm gonna save. Okay. Let's, God. Let's go loot. And let's go reading. Wait, isn't this, Miranda's maybe lab? Where is this? Where are we? I'm not exactly sure. The Megamycete absorbs the memories of all life within its reach, but draw laws which govern this world within. It seems worthwhile to catalog them as they become apparent. 1. The quote-unquote memories that compromise this realm do not strictly reflect reality. 2. Only those who are attuned to the Megamycete in life retain control of their faculties here in this realm. So, what I think that means is that only the wielders of the mold and not the victims of the mold are in control here and are their true selves. So, Evie and Ethan and Miranda are probably all like active and conscious in this shit, but like whoever they killed ain't. That's just a memory. I think. At least, I'm not sure. This aligns with my understanding of the Megamycete, as revealed to me in its visions before my death. Yes, my death. My physical body is gone, absorbed in the Megamycete, and yet I do not despair, for this fate has granted me fascinating insights. All those years I strived, have continued to strive. They are not for nothing. The memories, the consciousness, understanding and knowledge I accumulated in life have transferred here to the Megamycete. Where it serves as a source of power within this realm. If I can harness this power, I believe I can use it to affect the thoughts and memories of others. Of course, it's hardly a perfect arrangement, with so many minds and memories gathered here. Finding and retrieving a single person from amidst a rabble has proven an immense challenge. Her memories are here, yes, but dissolute, and perhaps what is needed is the right vessel into which to hold her, which is her child that she's talking about. And of course, I know the perfect vessel, the only real candidate in all my years of searching, Rosemary Winters. It's because I think why everybody's so obsessed with Rose, besides her dashing personality and a complete badassery, is that as far as I'm aware, she's the only natural born wielder of the mold. That is the only reason I see, at least, unless I'm stupid. But that's the only reason I see, is that she's the only natural born one. The others were made. She was born. She's natural. What was that? what just fell? I don't know. There is much more loot. Ooh, I've been experimenting with the possibilities of manipulating and reviving the consciousnesses stored within the Megamycete. When a person dies, their consciousness is stored and preserved, but over time it becomes diffused and diluted, spread thin throughout the Megamycete, and mixed with other consciousnesses and memories, extracting and reassembling an individual who has thus diffused has proved a monumental effort. As an experiment, I decided to see what would happen if I used different individuals' consciousness to create an entity. An entity? What kind of entity are we making? Or what is she making? The results were fascinating. I gathered fragments, respooled the threats, and succeeded in creating an individual birthed anew in this realm. A success, to be sure, but while his unusual physique resembled a man I once knew, he was possessed of a deeply warped psyche, and was missing a portion of his face. Conclusion: while manipulating memories to create a person is possible, the creations are flawed and unstable. It will not be possible to manufacture a suitable vessel in this way. Interesting. So the entity resembles a man she once knew with a deeply warped psyche and was missing a portion of his face. Have I ever seen a faceless half-faced man? Have I ever seen a half-faced man? Or maybe it's a quarter face. It didn't never really specify how much face. Did it say half or a portion? Oh god, that's not good. I can't wait for the boss fight. That is no doubt coming. I'd intended to duplicate Rosemary Winters with the hope that a perfect replica might serve as a suitable vessel. However, the results were less than ideal. It would seem that some sort of interference is preventing me from creating a suitable replica. Ooh, I wonder at what, step of the process the interference happens. Instead, I've succeeded in making what is essentially a living doll. It resembles the real thing, yes, but it has no power. Such a pathetic husk could never prove as suitable as a vessel. I will continue my efforts in hopes of discerning the source of this interference. Several hypotheses have come to mind thus far. The fact that Rose herself is still alive. Some other actor within this realm. So I think 1 and 2 might be true, because the second one might be Ethan. And 3, a flaw in my methods of production. None of these seem especially likely to be the sole reason, nor are any of them easy problems to solve. Perhaps my best hope is to somehow bring Rose into this realm. Kay, you piece of shit lying bastard. That's not the real Kay, that's Miranda. Or that's maybe Kay's under control. Kay, first of all, I think, didn't I say that in the beginning that I think Chris does not know about what we're doing here? What the fuck? Were she to offer herself as a vessel, it would be so simple. Additional observations, further experiments with these Rose copies, as I've taken to calling these husks, have yielded to another interesting wrinkle to pursue. I don't know why I almost read peruse. Would you like to peruse? When subjected to situations evoking extreme terror, they actually begin to express some resemblance of Rose's abilities, which is why every Rose here is being tortured or murdered. This warrants more research. I think that my first creation, the Masked Duke, is just the one to perform this stress test. The first creation.
They couldn't have been watching me
sorry.
the entire time. Could they?
The Masked Duke. The Masked Duke. Sorry, a car alarm rudely interrupted me. But what I was trying to get at was that the Masked Duke, is the man she once knew, missing a portion of his face, right? His unusual physique resembled a man I once knew. A deeply warped psyche, which probably explains why he's so weird in this one, because it's not the real Duke. And he's missing a portion of his face is why he's wearing a mask. Right? Is that the same thing? We think? Maybe? But that would explain, but that's also weird, because then who is the Duke? Because even the Duke himself did not know what he was. What is the Duke? That is the biggest question I got. It would seem that at some point during my experiments with consciousnesses, an intruder made herself at home in my realm. This intruder was none other than the not failure, Evelyn, who has been running around enacting her own pitiful agenda, which has led to the slight disruption in my own plans. Had Evelyn not interfered, Rosemary Winters would have been on the verge of despair, dispossessed of her will to live and her mutamacete powers. Instead, a new passion burns within her. I shall have to... You wish you could extinguish it? Thanks, Evie! Let's go! God, I really wish I could have saved Evie too, man. God! Evie's not evil at all, and I get that it would seem like that, but she's not. She's just a victim, man. It's sad. I really wish I could save her. I feel like she could be a great kid. Let me see. Why do we hear a heartbeat? I so want to shoot you. Never mind. I'll take it back. Take it back. Shotgun. Man gun. Oh heavens. There is a boss fight coming. I've never had this much ammo as Rose. Yeah, I think I read it all. I spent so long being here and random bullshit happening in real life. I'm like, what the fuck? They look like eggs. Well, that's weird. Or what is the fuck? Like, this is like some kind of birthing, and it drops them into the portal things. You miss some of them. Okay, well, let's go kill Miranda, Rose. Let's go. What if Evie and fucking Rose teamed up to destroy Miranda? That would be so awesome. If only was that nice. If only. Oh, well, I'm not fond of stepping in this. Why?
There's that feeling again. It's so strong. It must be the crystal.
Whoa, the crystal.
What is there? Michael.
The crystal. Yes, you know. That pull. I've been feeling it's close, but I just can't go any further. I thought I had made it when I saw the blue light, but no. Not quite. If only I'd been braver, faster, and stronger. So close. I was so close. I immediately heard the song. But who was that, then? Who was that? What the fuck is that? Did I miss any loot? No. Okay, good. Thanks for being blue. Appreciate it.
It's through here.
I've seen this exact place before. Where? I've seen this exact place before. I remember this. Maybe I saw this as Chris, but I'm not sure as who I saw this as. Maybe Ethan, but I don't know. I have a funny feeling that if I touch this, things will happen. Nah, let's touch it. Black God, which lives in us, and in which we live, create for us a new world as befits your will. Your dark consciousness holds for us a second chance, graciously offered and joyously accepted. You drink the blood of the lost lamb as it falls upon your darkened earth, not to destroy, but to preserve and once again deliver unto life. That took like 20 attempts for me to read.
This twisted shit.
What is the Black God? It was the Black God. Is that the mold? Is the mold the Black God? Which means that the colony, the root colony. But it's so weird because it looked like, remember that cave? If you watched the main story of me, there was a cave with like roots, but it looked like tree roots. But I assume that was mold, and that was supposedly the start of the everything. That's where Miranda and shit probably got everything. That's where her connections got the mold from. That's where it all started. So that might be the Black God. That thing that was moving over there. That I never bothered to check out because I was like, whoop, fuck that. I gotta, whoa.
This one's the real deal. I can feel it.
You know, for what it's worth, Ethan was in in a cave with more crystal than this. Do you really want this, kid?
It's working.
How is it working? Because we're in a brain jar thing.
Oh my god. Is this what normal feels like?
Miranda. Bird maiden.
Rose, I've waited so long for you.
Who are you?
My name is Miranda.
Gosh.
You've become so powerful. Far too powerful for me to subdue directly.
Yep.
So, I had to lure you into this realm so that you might willingly relinquish your
Yeah, Kay was part of it. I told you.
No, but Kay said...
Did he? Or did I? That Kay was an illusion. Very convincing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it was.
No way.
Now you can become the vessel for my Eva!
Break the crystal. Throw it on the ground.
Rose, run!
Round 2, bitches!
Ethan, you pest!
Go!
Something even he can manifest. He can't save you, Rose!
Let me fight as Ethan. Let me fight as Ethan. Let me fight as Ethan.
Rose!
I'm playing. I'm playing.
You can't escape! Not from me!
You're awesome, Ethan. Fuck you, bitch.
Dad, wait, hold up. Is it really you?
Yes, but right now you need to run. Run!
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, okay, let's go, Ethan. Water adored team, please keep your powers roasted. You're goddamn awesome, and you're awesome, and you're not a freak. And maybe being a freak is a good thing in a world full with weird ass normal people. She's still coming.
Thanks. Why didn't you tell me who you really were?
Also, I just realized you got
Why'd you let
Ethan's
me call you
hair.
Michael.
I didn't want to complicate things. I just needed you safe.
Glad you're alive somewhere, Ethan. You're really fast.
And I'm sorry I left you alone. But I had to find a way out. And I did. It's just ahead.
Please watch my back.
Rose!
Yeah, I figured. You wish.
Get away from my daughter. Stay away from my family. Rose, come on.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna fight with you. I'm gonna fight with you.
You can't escape with Rose. Ethan, persistent as always.
Dad!
Rose, now's your chance. Go live a normal life. Make friends. No one will ever call you a freak again.
But
Rose, just go!
I don't want to leave you!
I know. I know. I love you. But I need to know that you're safe. So please, just...
Ethan, you insolent pest!
I got this. Get out of here.
No. If I have a choice, I'm staying. Rose gonna kick ass. Rose gonna fucking destroy them. Them being Miranda. Come on, break it. You're not a freak, man.
Don't worry, Dad. I've got this.
Hell yeah, Rose!
Your powers will allow you to stand against me in the heart of my domain.
Whoa!
How intent you were on my throwing them away? I think they just might.
Wahoo!
I suffer needs.
I'm gonna only dodge left because it's easier to dodge right to the left
Do you
than right.
understand what you're doing? And even if you were to stop,
Ooh.
what would be the point? You can't save your father. You are of two different worlds.
Well, I'm gonna smite this bitch.
There's nothing.
Never mind. I forgot the buttons. I'm not gonna lie. Was it control?
There will be wailing and
Whoa!
gnashing.
Get absorbed, bitch. Oh yeah, God. You know I'm not good with buttons. There's just too many buttons.
Let's see this power.
Yo! Blast this bitch! I'm gonna slurp her healing juicy. Never mind, I don't have that. Yahoo! Okay, wait, we gotta absorb. Absorb?
Don't resist.
Absorb! Absorbing! I hit the absorb button! Shit, it was not absorbing! I was holding it down. Is it timed?
Anchor yourself on
Woo! Woo! God, I swear I was holding that. Oh, okay, no, you can't hold it. You gotta click it.
There's no shame.
Oh! Get zabbled! Get dodged. Get dodged. Get powered! We can... I swear to... That's why the healing button is gone, because it's a superpower button!
See you dodge this.
You absolute bitch. I'm gonna actually slurp another one of these, and I'm just gonna fuck you up! Okay, that's bullshit. That's complete utter bullshit. I feel like the system has betrayed us.
So much to lure you, but you're incredible. Well,
What is that? Do you want to be absorbed? Does it absorb all damage? Like, can I absorb that? Can I absorb it?
come, be by my side.
No. This could be a place where you and Ethan could hang out.
Your time is at.
Oh, I dodged into that. Your time, maybe.
To this world within the Megamycete to resonate.
Okay, no, it doesn't. It is not all damage. I'm gonna slurp one of these. I'm so sorry for everything.
That is why it
Come at me,
must
bitch.
be. You are the
I lost her, not gonna lie.
only one who can bring her back. Whatever it takes, whatever I must do, I will see this through.
Where's Ethan actually? I'm absorbed. I'm literally spamming the button. I was spamming it the second I saw glowly orbs. Oh my god! Oh my god! Buttons. I'm just going
There
to.
will be wailing and gnashing.
Give me your juice. I'm button. Button does not want a button. Oh, it does not want a button.
There's no shame.
There was a lot of shame.
Don't resist.
Oh. I'm actually gonna see what I can make. I can make a pipe bomb. I don't know what the fuck I'd rather have health, honestly. I can actually make. I got enough health. What else do I got? Bam, and bam. Let's just make. Oh, we got loot. Do you fear that? Because Dro's gonna absolutely slay you. Hey, I dodged right. I have to adjust my entire grip for that. Die! Feel my wrath. Oh, I almost dodged into that. Boy, it's my instincts. They're not working. I'm still pissed about that whole not being hit. Oh, I am getting hit. Sorry, I'm not gonna let Rose suffer. That would probably mean not getting her hit. I literally forgot what the button for picking up things was. It's F. It's F. I'm just gonna randomly dodge sometimes. Okay. Whoop! Absorb! Where's this bitch? Your family dead! Okay, no, you gotta like wait for her to get close or something. Or I don't know. It's some. I'm terrible. I want you to know that.
Let's see this power.
Yahoo! Oh, God, I'm terrible. Whoa! Just. Oh, bam. This is like God. I hate you bitch. You.
How about this?
Do it. That was a hit, right? That was a hit. That was it. We're gonna bomb this bitch. Maximum damage. Maximum damage. Do I have to? Because you literally said she did. Why are you questioning it?
Do you still not see? There is no happy ending.
I don't know what that is. There is.
Guess the wicked witch at the end of her reign.
Hell yeah, Rose! I'm gonna go away.
And you kill the only one.
Nah, Ethan understands you too. I could not, I literally couldn't dodge anymore. The dodging was not happening. I don't even know what I have to shoot at. Do I have to absorb this? Hey, there was loot.
You just won't give up. You really are.
Yeah, pretty much.
That stubborn love that shines inside.
No, Rose, Zarb! Okay, God, that did not work. I'm terrible at this boss fight. There's too many buttons. There's too many buttons. Where are you? I'm super hot. I got. Do I have to like? Okay, no. This is just
Impossible.
improbable. Die, bitch.
I shall finish this.
By suicide? Because it's the only way you're gonna finish anything. Oh, you bitch. I literally cannot see anything.
No victory.
Whoa! Absorb! Whoa!
My struggle comes to fruition.
Ethan, I'm gonna summon you like goddamn Optimus!
Rose! Over here!
Dad!
Use this! Take her down!
Honestly, if it's life force, probably. No! Can we heal him? Choose him back.
Oh, I will.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, girl. I'm so fucking proud of you.
Return and use your strength to me.
I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm spamming G, but I'm assuming.
So much power. You truly would have been the perfect vessel for my Eva.
I'm not a goddamn vessel. Not some stupid copy. I'm me, Rose. And you're done.
Heal Ethan. Heal Ethan.
Hey, sweetie.
Oh my god!
You're so grown up now. And even though I wasn't there with you, I've always watched over you. I'm so sorry I couldn't protect you.
All you've ever done is protect me.
No. Not this time. You lost your chance. I'm so sorry.
No. It was my choice. And I don't regret it one bit. If I had left you, then we never would have had this chance to talk face to face. So it's okay. I'm okay.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so very proud of you. I love you, Rose.
I love you too, Dad. I'm back.
Don't destroy it.
I'm back.
Whoa.
Dad.
Holy shit. I'm so sorry that I had to talk so much during cutscenes.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon feels like
It does. But if
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
So that was Ethan. That was Ethan, right? It was what in a bit. I'm so sorry. That's Ethan. But questions. That was literally just the ending of Resident Evil 8. That was the after credit scene. It was the exact same. The exact same. I didn't see any difference. I think maybe the ring, but I don't know. I think it was the exact same. So which means that that whole scene played before. No, the whole DLC played before that scene. What the fuck? What the fuck? So Rose still has his powers, which is cool, but now I'm confused. Is Ethan, is that world still alive, the jar? And if so, can they still see each other? Or even, like, something different, but Miranda could cause Rose to have hallucinations outside of that place. That's how she got in there in the first place. So couldn't Ethan do something similar, maybe? What the fuck? That was awesome. And I think, God, I don't want to say it, but I think I finished Resident Evil Village. I think there is like a mercenaries mode. That's it. I think that's literally just it. Also, like, Are these credits the same as... I'm gonna assume that... Can I trust that they're the same? Can I speed them up? Can I? Oh, I don't know if they're not the same. Oh, shamesies, right? Ooh. Nice. Nice. It took 3 hours. It was not that long of a DLC, I think. I don't know how long the in 7 was. I have no idea. Wow, the crystal that we completely destroyed. Nice. I definitely feel like compared to the main game, I did really shit in the DLC. Damn. Nice. Nice. Now the question is, this was beautiful, by the way. It was really... It was a sweet DLC. I'm glad she got to see Ethan at least once. I hope she got to see him more, but at least you saw him once. And he saw her. Because he was definitely still alive in that place. He wasn't just a memory. The only thing I do now is I look at figurines. I quickly go through like the 120 goddamn pictures that is the concept art. I skip most of the text on the concept art. I just look at it. Then I read 80 pages of the Baker's incident report. That is probably the majority of this video. I don't actually know how long it is yet, but I am done with editing. But that's the majority. That's literally all I do. And the mercenaries will be in the next episode. So maybe see you then. Take care. And I will leave a skip mark for stuff you will see, but it's really over. You should leave. Chew. But thanks. But chew. Okay, so we have the mercenaries, and that's literally, I think, it. We don't have a special weapon. Wait, pick it up from the merchant? Could we? No, wasn't that Chris's gun? Weird. Oh, no, you get this in the main game. I'm so stupid. We have all the concept art, and what infinite weapon could we technically have? The grenade launcher. I could dump all my ammo to get the grenade launcher if we want it. We've seen the movies. I don't really care about that, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, there's some motion capture. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, let me see. Will I've looked at all the concept art. I have Bella, Donna, the Abomination, Chris, the Mega My seat, and Rose, and the gun. Nice. I see where my priorities lie. Nice. So, other than the figurines, we have challenges. I don't really care about that. View concept art from Ethan's story, including Resident Evil 7. Have I seen this? This is a lot. This is a lot of bullshit. I'm gonna very quickly go through this. Or should I do that at the end if I remember that? I'm gonna play Mercenaries a little bit. Cause, fuck, what will I do? So, okay, now here's the plan. I'm gonna look at the shits now, the concept art, and then I'm gonna leave it up there. And then I will upload one more episode on Resident Evil Village, where I'll play the Mercenaries for just for a little bit. It's gonna be a short episode, probably. I don't know if there's anything lore-wise you can get out of it. I doubt it. But let's go to concept art, and let's go quickly. We'll go through that. I also really want to see what's that actually. So let's go. I'm not gonna look at all the. Oh, that's bright as shit. Oh, Annabelle? Wait, who the fuck? Wait, Annabelle? Oh, didn't even appear in the final version, such as the dog. Chris was originally going to be early middle-aged. Where's Chris? Where's... Oh, the dog. I see. Oh my god. Oh, Evie. What is Evie carrying? Is that like a doll? Oh, I see. Chris is like... Oh, god, I'm so glad Chris was not old. Who the fuck is Kevin and Annabelle? And Meg. Also, they changed the name of the mom, I think. Right? The mom was originally named Meg? And not Rose. Zoe was originally named Annabelle? I think that's... I like how I said I was going to be fast, and then I was not fast at all. I'm not even going to look at the text. We're going. We're going. Aw, the dog. God, I really wish these people, besides Lucas, got happy endings, because they deserved it, man. It's so sad that they didn't. Quickly, I want to see... No, okay. Wait, who's that? Who's that boy? Dave, the young boy in the middle, was originally the youngest baker. But he was cut. Oh. Whoa. This was all very freaky. But also so cool. I love how concept art is made. That's definitely like a very interesting thing. God, the molded generation. Oh, what the fuck? That's creepy as shit. Have I seen... Didn't I see this place? Pretty sure I did. Oh, those are the flies. What? This looks like some Courage the Cowardly Dog kind of shit. Wow. The stairs. This was definitely very cool. Resident Evil 7 was definitely, just very honestly, my number 2. And if it was not for the fact that... But it's so pretty. That Nemesis was my origin, it probably would be first. Whoa, that's the thing you find in the beginning of Resident Evil 7 before you even get in the house, I believe. I'm sure there's a lot of notes in these, but I feel like... The thing is, I'm sure if you really want to read those notes, I'm sure you can just look up like a wiki page that has all the concept art with the notes. It's just more in case you want to take a screenshot. It's just admiring the art is what we're doing here. And if I recognize anything, or... Ooh. This is the room with the three-headed dog door. I think. It was definitely less packed than this. Creepy spider puzzles. I love the keys. They were like sad because they were just straight up dead animals, but they were kind of really unique. I loved it. Whose place is this? Early on, the film in Zoe's room was not going to be in the trail, but a room in the main house, which Ethan saves her from. Oh, wow. It was definitely... I really, really loved 7. And I loved 8, but it was admittedly not as scary as I thought it was going to be. It was not... If you came from 7 and then you went to Village like I did, I feel like 7 was just shitting your pants 9 out of 10 times. Even at the end, it was still a bit creepy. But in Village, the whole... The werewolf sequence in the village, like in the actual village, that was creepy. But then you got to the castle, and then it kind of lost its creep factor for me. Like I wasn't particularly being scared of being chased by women. The women was very scary, very scary. I was terrified. I was terrified. God, and I don't know what my obsession with collecting all the maidens became, but I straight up stole them all. God, I stole them. I stole them from their home. I stole them from their castle. God, I'm so sorry. Now, didn't we find a doll? Wasn't this a room where you saw Evie's legs? Like we went in the wall and shit. Maybe that was the boy that they scrapped, but I don't know. Lucas was twisted, man. Lucas was fucked up. Lucas is the only one that's not a victim. Lucas was just straight up fucked up. I don't know what was wrong with Lucas, but Lucas killed people even before. Oh, concept art for a cut bow frame when me and Ethan escaped the house. Oh, that's awesome. That would have been horrifying, boo. That would have been horrifying. Gosh, that one was scary. I definitely look forward to another game that I saw that boat. This is where I missed a bobblehead. Oh, concept art for Evie. Well, a backpack. It's pretty cool. Mia was supposed to be in a wheelchair. I remember that. Whoa. Whoa. Who is this? A mysterious masked person that saves Ethan. This was going to be 8 along. I knew it. I could smell it. That's why I was like, whoa. Due to a number of conflicting scenarios. That's sad. But God, Ada Wong. Ada Wong with a plague doctor mask and a crossbow. Sign me up! Sign me up right now! Holy shit. Damn. Moving on. What is that? Oh. I like that they went the scarier route with her. What the fuck are these abominations? Oh, a ghost family. I also, like, I never got an explanation for that girl, that grave of that 9-year-old girl, right? I think. I'm not sure, though. I feel like I actually am missing a lot of... What the fuck is that puppet thing? That was... Oh my god, his mother was subject for brain experiments? That's horrifying. I feel like there was actually a lot of cool lore. Oh wait, the Duke, shit. He's gonna be a large character. Oh, he was going to be the 5th Lord. I like the Duke, and so far in the game has never been evil. The only thing that was evil was his fake version, like his mimic. The one that Miranda created. God, I would 100% want to die right. Like, I wish I could just grab that, because it would be so cool. There was no chest in this one. Yeah, there was no chest. I low-key missed the chest, but at the same time, I'm glad, because the absence of a chest meant that you could carry everything. That I did like. I also really love those little castles. Is there any lore on them? Was based on Don's area path for a grave. No, I don't think so. No, I mean they were obviously like connected to their parts, but still. Whoa, who's the goat man? Oh, that's just an altar. There was definitely a lot of dead goats because the goats of warding. I never knew how many I got. Like this game. Did Resident Evil 7 have a score? I don't think it did, but I think it at least told you how many notes you had and how many bobbleheads you had. And this one just straight up didn't. But that's my maiden, Ada Wong. Wait, sorry, I have to read this. Ethan's trial with the lords at this point in the film, it was still followed by the 4 lords. An early plot point was to have Ada disguising herself with a mask help Ethan escape from his trial. Ada Wong's plague doctor. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know. So Miranda was like the head of the... I don't know what the fuck she was. I feel like there was a lot of lore actually in these pictures. And like in the text especially. But the thing is that I already skipped so much that I'm like, I shouldn't. Whoa, this is horrifying. And he's got, I mean, I'm not scared of dolls, so I can imagine if somebody was like scared of dolls or mannequins, you'd shit yourself in our house. I thought it was Jack for a moment. Well, you piece of shit. You absolute piece of shit. God, did I despise you guys. Whoa, they were carrying a throne? Miranda's throne was going to be seen where Miranda sat there holding Rose during... Whoa, that's awesome. Whoa, these... What was the point of their little helmets? Oh, if the reactors in the chest are destroyed, the parasite inside will attempt to escape. Wow, that was really cool. That's Heisenberg, probably. He was probably grave digging, or not grave robbing. Wow, who are all these people? Oh, the Hound Wolf Squad. Yeah, it's weird that I never got a DLC of that whole... I mean, I know Chris played part of it, but... maybe... No, because I remember somewhere it said that was the first on-screen thing of the Hound Wolf Squad. Oh wait, the story about from a player takes control of Chris to the point where he infiltrates the village. One plan was to focus on each member of the Hound. Yeah, that would be cool. It's a shame they didn't do that. Whoa. That would have been sick. I wonder if there's like a manga, because it's like a whole Japanese thing, clearly. Like that I know there's a manga of Resident Evil with a character that I love, but I can't get my hands on it. I wish I could. If I can, it's extremely expensive. It's like, it would be the most expensive book, and then it's just a fucking manga, and it's like it's not even the entire thing. It's just like a single volume. I think we've looped, right? What is that abomination in bed? God, an invisible sister. Oh wow. Yeah, no, okay, so we definitely looped. God, that was... let me also very quickly, see the Baker incident report. That's... listen, I love you guys, but this is 80 pages of reading. This is 80 pages of reading. I'm falling apart. 80 pages of reading. 80 pages of reading. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of reading. That's a hefty amount of reading. Oh, God. I'm going to do that in the Mercenaries one. I'll do it in the Mercenaries one. Maybe. Unless I just do it now, and then the Mercenaries ends as... Because this is clearly Resident Evil 7. So then it ends as 8. Fuck. This is a big giant skip mark if there wasn't already one before for the concept or another bullshit. I definitely skipped the credits because halfway through I just stopped talking. I was like, is this the same goddamn credits or is it not? Oh, God. Well, ginormous skip mark. There will be literally nothing after this. I'm not even going to leave a skip mark. I'm going to tell you. There will be... This is 80 pages of me reading. If you don't want me to read, just fucking mute the video. And I will go through them extremely slowly, so you probably want to play at double speed. Or, just look them up. Or get the game yourself. Support the developers. Like, they don't have enough money because it's Capcom. I'm sure they do. Maybe, probably. I think they do. But, I'm gonna read all 80 of them. God, I gotta mentally prepare for this one. The Baker Incident Report. This report depicts my investigation into the events after the incidents at the Baker residence. The Baker Incident, July 2017. A number of people lost their lives at the residence in the middle of an American countryside. It was a truly horrifying tragedy. I still don't know the exact number of victims. I'm gonna actually get rid of my mouse. 2 survivors, husband and wife, Ethan and Mia Winters, were able to shed some light on the events which would have shook the world. But there was a cover-up, and the Winterses vanished. There is someone or something powerful acting behind the scenes. I just know it. I decided to investigate, to follow the breadcrumbs of what happened after. How can I be so sure? Because I'm someone who was there. This is written by Zoe, maybe? First of all, how was this incident reported upon its discovery by the world? Let's take a look at some newspaper clippings from that time to see how the news was manipulated. Discovery of the incident. A local newspaper, the Dulvey Daily, July 22nd, 2017. Family of 4 found dead in Dulvey. Dulvey County Sheriff Office have reported that the Baker family were found dead in their home in North Dulvey on the 21st of July. The surrounding details are currently unknown apart from the deaths of Jack Baker and his wife Marguerite, their son Lucas and daughter Zoe. Deputy Sheriff Dave Anderson has also been missing since the 19th, according to Deputy Sheriff Riley Whiteford, who visited the Baker's residence around the time of his disappearance. Social media post, July 22nd, 2017. That thing with the dead family, wasn't that where that giant black monster was? You think they were eaten by that thing? No way, it's not some cheesy horror movie. Old man Jack did some crazy stuff. I remember him getting into a lot of fights. He probably killed the whole family, then offed himself. Transcript of a complaint to the country sheriff's office. I don't believe it. It's been 2 days already, but haven't you reported anything else? Was it murder? An accident? Suicide? And what's with the National Guard sealing the place off? What are y'all hiding? Very little was reported shortly after the Baker incident was discovered, leading to the rapid spread of rumors and speculation. It might also be but I don't think Joel writing this on typewriter or piece of paper, Joel slapping words into tree. The Bakers were completely isolated from the rest of the community, and sealing off the entire area around their home set things in motion. I recall there was a lot of public pressure on the press for information. I admit that at the time I was being held in quarantine by a certain organization. I couldn't see, God, the accent's like, oh no, I couldn't see any of the news for myself. They finally allowed me to watch TV a few days after, and I was flabbergasted by the stark difference between the reports and reality. The cover-up. The local newspaper, the Dulvey Daily, July 30, 2017. Sheriff's office says Baker family killed by natural gas. And a follow-up on the deaths of the Baker family on July 21st. The Dulvey County Sheriff's Office stated it is highly likely that their deaths were caused by a hydrogen sulfide leak. The local area is surrounded by wetlands, which combined with the concentration of pollution could have led to the buildup of toxic gas that claimed the lives of the Baker family. The lake has been blocked, however. The authorities have sealed off the area in order to prevent any further accidents. The victims included were deceased Jack Baker, Marguerite Baker, Lucas Baker, Zoe Baker, Dave Anderson, Clancy Javis, and Andre Stickland, Peter Walken. Injured, Ethan Winters and Mia Winters. Social media post July 30th, 2017. Toxic hydrogen sulfide gas. You're kidding, right? I heard there were soldiers, tanks, and helicopters, the whole shebang when it happened. The government's up to something for sure. And here come the conspiracy theorists. A bunch of nut jobs like you came out of the woodwork during the Raccoon City incident too. Like that wasn't just some gas leak that resulted in a ginormous explosion. God, there was so much gas. There was that black monster in that satellite photo of the shipwreck. You have to admit something's fishy. Because it was a fishing boat. It was not. Magazine. Inspector. An interview with Sally Baldwin, professor of geological sciences at Minden University. Interviewer. So, you don't agree with the report from the sheriff's office that it was a natural gas leak? Baldwin. Well, we can't rule it out completely, but it's very unusual, all things considered. Hydrogen sulfide builds up in areas where there is a lot of volcanic activity. The town of Dulvey, however, has no activity whatsoever in the area. I've never heard of a volcano being anywhere near Dulvey. My own geological survey in 1998 revealed absolutely no hydrogen sulfide in the area. Good thing is like 20 years later. A tragic natural gas leak. That was the official stance on the Baker incident. But this is a complete fabrication. Nothing about the murders in that house. Nothing about the terrifying monsters that stalk the halls and live within its walls. This is clearly someone close that knew enough. I think it's like Joe or Zoe's. It has to be one of them. It's evident that someone was keeping the truth hidden. The thing that surprised me the most was the fact that my name was on the list of victims. Ooh, wait. 21. I'm at 21. 21. Yeah, I think it's Zoe. Right? It has to be Zoe. Because I don't know any other names on the list. Maybe I did at one point, but I don't anymore. The thing, I was on the list of victims. The organization still had me in quarantine. I was terrified that the whole thing could come to an end with me actually being amongst the deceased. Thankfully, it was a needless fear. The organization gave me a new identity and let me go. I guess they figured I was harmless and didn't know anything else. I was allowed to live as a new person, apparently, for my own safety. I tried to contact the other two survivors, Ethan and Mia. They saved my life after all. Okay, so this is definitely Zoe. I wanted to at least thank them, but they completely disappeared. I know the organization knows where they are, so I decided to investigate the BSAA. BSAA, Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, a counter-bioterrorism organization sanctioned by the United Nations. It was formed to combat the rise in bioterrorism after the collapse of Umbrella Pharmaceuticals. They have I think, because I didn't know that actually, that Umbrella really did fully fall. I think Umbrella just rebranded to the BSAA, which makes sense now, because remember how in Chris's story, the BSAA was deploying some kind of zombies? Like, that was weird. I thought BSAA were the good guys, man. They have combated terrorism across the world, including China and Europe, and are high regarded as bioterrorist police. Resident Evil 6. The BSAA finally intervened in the Baker incident and were the ones that saved Ethan, Mia, and I. Thanks to my detainment in their facility, I have a pretty good idea of who their members are. I was very, very persuasive when it came to asking them about the organization and top secret documents. The topic I was most interested in was, of course, the Baker incident. I wanted to know the truth the BSAA was hiding. The hidden truth. Magazine Inspector. Secret meeting between a sheriff and international organization. One of our reporters has unearthed evidence that a secret meeting happened between Dovey's Sheriff Coleridge and an international organization known as the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, the BSAA. Many have voiced their concerns about the legitimacy of the sheriff's office statement that the incident at the Baker estate was caused by a toxic gas leak. Inspectors suspect that there might be more to the story, and the sheriff's office and the BSAA are covering something up. We reached out to the sheriff's office, but they refused to give a statement. Edgar McClintock. Nice. BSAA Investigations Department. Final report on the Baker incident. The following details the investigation into the biological disaster in Dulvey, Louisiana, also known as the Baker incident. This document is for employees who have Class B clearance and above. We have concluded that the Baker incident was caused by accidental contamination from a prototype bioweapon known as Evelyn. Why do I keep saying Evelyn? Evangeline. Where's that from? I don't even know. Evelyn. The residents of the Baker household were contaminated by a mold-like pathogen, mutamycete. Evelyn was capable of rapidly producing this mold, and it enabled her to control those infected, both mentally and physically. The Baker family were not only the only victims. Evelyn manipulated the Bakers into kidnapping dozens of people. The victims were infected and mutated into monstrous creatures called molded. Evelyn was originally created in Munich research facility by the International Crime Syndicate. The Connections. So I was right. It was the Connections. It was not Umbrella. The BSAA dispatched a team to destroy Evelyn. The mission, however, was not successful, and Evelyn escaped. Wait, Evelyn escaped? Didn't Ethan? When did the BSAA destroy? Did they come with the boat? That's weird. Evelyn was then transferred to America by the Connections via ship along with her caretaker, Mia Winters. Oh. However, Evelyn managed to escape during transport. She murdered most of the ship's crew and destroyed the ship. We believe she then abandoned the vessel that had washed up in the bayou near the Baker residence. The aforementioned operation to eliminate Evelyn was BSAA's failing. We cannot deny that it resulted in Evelyn infecting innocent civilians. BSAA will take responsibility should these events ever come to light. Only when they come to light, of course. As such, we advise that a cover story is fed to the media and BSAA's involvement is kept quiet. End of report. E-Series mutamycete analysis report. Biological analysis report on the E-Series mutamycete, henceforth referred to as mutamycete. Why do I have to say more? Why? I don't know. Recover from the Baker residence. The mutamycete has similar characteristics to Cladiosporium. Black mold has incredibly high reproductive properties. It acts like a parasite, infecting the cells and rewriting DNA of its host. Furthermore, when it combines with other bacteria, it creates its own muscle tissue, brain, and nervous system. As such, an organism infected with the mutamycete transforms into a type of undead monster. End of report. Bioweapon report file. A human biological weapon constructed through the implantation of mutamycete into a human embryo. As I stated before, Evie was always a victim. I get that the characters of the game don't really know that, though. Has the ability to infect with a fungal network and control a host through the brainwave signals. Evelyn was driven by natural instinct to create a family. The quote, by the way, I'm so sorry for interrupting that. I don't know why the fuck. That family thing wasn't even a natural instinct. That was literally something they made to control her easier. That wasn't even natural. That was literally just there so they could control her. Evie's a victim. And that's why I will never hate her or I'm never mad at her, because she's literally a victim. She's just gone crazy. You can't really blame her. Evelyn was driven by natural instinct to create a family, and the infected victims she controlled were her surrogate family. However, due to the innate defect in her chromosomes, Evelyn's cells reproduced at an accelerated rate, causing her to age rapidly and then die. Yeah, that's why she aged extremely fast, which is why the grandma was there, even though it had not been long at all. The Connections report. The Connections is a crime syndicate with no base of operations. Their organizational structure is unknown. However, we are aware of their actions on a global level. In recent years, they have been particularly active in Eastern Europe. That's definitely in another Resident Evil game that I know and will play. Most of their activities appear to revolve around the creation and selling of bioweapons. Evelyn was one of their products. Reliable sources have confirmed that the criminal organization was founded by Brandon Bailey. Oh my god. Bailey is a shrewd man and was once right-hand man of Oswald E. Spencer, CEO and president of Umbrella Corporation. His current status and location unknown. Bailey and Spencer became estranged due to differing visions, and Bailey used the connections he made working as the director of Umbrella Africa Research Center to branch off and found a crime syndicate. I think that Resident Evil 5 might play before a lot of stuff does. But I'm not sure. The organization's main goal... No, because Chris was there, and Chris was not that old, right? The organization's main goal appears to be simply commercial gain. Further investigations are in progress. End of report. According to BSAA's top secret documents, the Baker incident as I know it was just another statistical blip to be recorded. That fateful night when a tanker washed up in the bayou, Jack took that little girl from the shipwreck into our home. Then she turned everyone crazy and made us into monsters. BSAA knew this when they manipulated the media and covered this whole thing up. An easy thing to do for an organization with direct backing from the United Nations. They couldn't let anyone know it was them who let Evelyn that caused all of this to escape. I continued to investigate and finally caught wind of Ethan and Mia's location. Where the Winchesters are. BSAA Investigations Department. Transcript of interview with Ethan Winters. Audio begins. Shall we begin then? Please state your name and occupation. Ethan Winters. I'm a systems engineer. How many times do we have to do this? When are you going to let us go? Our interviews until now have been necessary to conclude if you had any ulterior motives. Now we understand you were just an innocent victim in this whole incident. So, you're gonna just let us go? Yes, but we have one condition. What's that? We would like you and your wife to remain under our supervision. In exchange, we will provide you with a new home, a new country. What are you saying? You want us to take on new identities? Wait, a new country? You want us to move to another country? To a lovely country in Eastern Europe, to be precise. Europe? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Why the hell would I want to go to Europe? You are both witnesses to what happened. There is a certain criminal organization who's looking for you. We're doing this for your protection. Think more of it as like witness protection. But all the way in Europe, without any say? You can forget everything you experienced here. Start a new life. It's better for both of you that way. There's no way we can forget everything that happened. I'm gonna need like 1 trillion years of therapy for that. I want to talk to Mia about this. Let me talk to Mia. Audio ends. BSAA Investigations Department. Transcript of interview with Mia Winters. Audio begins. According to our examinations, you are mostly free of the mole now, Mia. Mostly free. Have you? Did you tell him about my past? No. As a sign of appreciation for your cooperation, BSAA has not indulged your involvement with the connections. That bitch. I never really liked her, honestly. God. Yeah, but I did say she was working with Umbrella, but I never flipped the connection of it wasn't Umbrella, it was the connections. What the fuck? How did she even get in contact with the connections? Because I'm assuming they didn't just randomly grab a person like, hey, you there over there? Do you want to transport a bioorganic weapon in the form of a small girl that may or may not destroy the entire world? It's so crazy. I just want to return to our normal life with Ethan, to forget everything. Audio ends. Ethan and me are in Europe. I was ecstatic that I finally had a clue into their whereabouts. However, that was where my investigation hit a brick wall. BSAA security is as tight, and even with some acquaintances helping me out, no one knew where the Winchesters exactly were. Which makes sense when you consider an international crime syndicate is after them. 2 years passed and no progress. I ended up working as a rookie reporter for a small newspaper in New Orleans. The bakery incident has all but vanished from people's minds. Then one day, a letter arrived in my tiny apartment. It was from none other than Mia Winters herself. That's how she got even! Mia's letter. Hey, how are you doing? It's been a while, hasn't it? BSSA won't let us send any emails or letters, but I gave this directly to an employee to give it to you, so it should be safe. Our location is still hidden. I've always wanted to tell you how thankful I am. Ethan and I would have died in that house if it hadn't been for you. It must have been so hard to fight all alone for so long. So, thank you. I can't tell you where we are, but we're safe and happy. I feel like we finally settled down into our new life. The house BSSA gave us is huge. I don't know what to do with it all. Oh, that reminds me. There's a reason I wanted to write you. Ethan and I had a baby. I included a picture of her with this letter. I warn you, she is so cute. Aw, that's sweet. Happy birthday. This was in February. I forgot which exact day. I think the 2nd. Yeah, the 2nd. February 2nd. I remember because you were, I think, born on August the 2nd. Sweet. We named her Rosemary. Isn't it such a wonderful name? I hope you can come and see her someday. Ethan wants to see you too. I've learned all kinds of local dishes. I'm sure you'll like them. No need to reply. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Take care of yourself, okay? Sincerely, Mia Winters. A letter from Mia and Ethan out of nowhere. And they have a daughter. I had almost given up finding them. I couldn't hold back the tears. Aw, that's so sweet. I hope the 3 of them, are happy in their new life. Just as I went to close the mailbox, I spotted another envelope. It was embossed with a BSSA logo. The sender unknown. It contained the following. BSSA HQ. Warning letter to Chris Redfield. Chris, we are growing concerned with your recent activity. According to recent reports, you have taken personal control of the elite unit, the Hound Wolf Squad, without permission, and you've accessed a number of top secret documents. Oh, accessed. Whoops. Also without permission. What the hell are you doing? What are you and your squad doing in Eastern Europe? Who the fuck is this Miranda that keeps popping up in your correspondences? What's with the investigation into the Winters family? You've been very critical of the BSSA since the Baker incident. He might be one of the founding original 11. Whoa! Whoa! You might be one of the founding original 11 that founded the BSAA? What the fuck? But I cannot let you continue to run around unchecked, so I will repeat myself. What the hell are you doing? BSSA HQ, investigations. There was one thing scribbled on the back of this. It's not over. Oh shit, Chris tried to maybe warn her. This is everything I have on the Baker incident. It's purely for my own reference. I don't intend to send it out to the general public. I will continue my investigation. Many have tried to get in my way, slow me down, but I'm gonna do this for my family. I won't give up. I know that someday I'll be able to give Ethan and Mia my thanks directly. At least, I pray I can. My name is Zoe Baker, your survivor of this tragedy. The Baker Incident Report. End. Wow. Wow. Not even an achievement? I fucking got an achievement for looking at concept art before, but not for reading 80 pages? Damn. That was extremely cool. I'm glad Zoe is doing okay. And I'm glad that she knows about Ethan and Mia and that they have a baby and stuff. Like, I really hope. The thing is, I don't think Requiem will show any of that, sadly. But maybe a Resident Evil in the future, but I guess we'll see. I read 80 pages and I think it took me nearly an hour. I don't know how long it took. To be fair, there was a lot of re-attempts of, like, I have to reread it because I have this weird fucking thing where I don't know how to explain it. Really, like, for example, I'm going to show you something. For example, if I'm reading this, out loud, and I'm like, the Baker incident, July 2017, a number of people lost their lives. Yeah, I'm reading that out loud. And in my mind, I'm already at, still, I don't know the exact number of victims. So I'll start, like, stumbling on my words and shit, because I've already read everything in my head. It's just so weird. It's like I have this major delay with reading it out. It's like there's two people in my head, and one finished reading everything, and one is still, like, at the first sentence reading everything for you. It's so weird. But I'm gonna leave it up here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, I don't know why you decided to do that, but I appreciate it, and I thank you very much. This was really fucking cool. The Mercenaries will be a separate episode. and then we truly finished Resident Evil Village. And I have 2 weeks. No, less. Slightly less than 2 weeks before Resident Evil Requiem comes out. So I actually am proud of myself because I was rushing in case you were here somehow. But I don't think so. Or if you look at the dates of like the uploads, I was rushing to finish as much of Resident Evil as I could before Requiem came out. But I knew I couldn't finish everything, so I prioritized the games that were connected probably to Requiem or that I should know beforehand, which was Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil Village, and Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I prioritized those, and luckily I already played 4 and 1, and of course the others. So I played 1 to 4, and then I played 7, and then I played Village, which is 8. So I should be ready for Requiem, and then after that's come out, I'm gonna pretty much have that entire weekend reserved because I think it's releasing on a Friday or a Saturday. I don't know exactly. I'm not good with dates, but I'm just gonna fucking record as much as I can immediately, and just immediately I might, like, I think in Silent Hill F, I think I did for the because I had early access for 2 days. I won't have that with Resident Evil, sadly, but I tried just putting out 2 or 3 videos a day, which I will attempt again, just to really get out there, attempt it. But yeah, I actually did make it, which is weird. I was honestly kind of scared that I wouldn't. It was weird, but I did make it. And then once Requiem is done, I will probably play a little something else, just because I've been playing so much. I love Resident Evil with all my heart, but I've been playing so much Resident Evil. I feel like I'm kind of wasting it. Like, I'm not savoring it as much as I could because I'm trying to run through it. And I feel like that's a kind of a waste. It's like watching a show that has been out for 10 years and you watch it all in 2 weeks. Like that just I feel it feels like a waste to me if I rush it that much, you know? So I'm gonna take my time more with the other games, which will be Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2, Operation Veronica, and whatever else I can get my hands on Steam. So I have no idea what that truly... there is a bunch of stuff. I just don't know which ones are on Steam. I hope all of them, but I have my doubts. But, yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. If you made it this far, you probably don't care about my inner monologue that much. I mean, you do probably care. I don't know what I'm saying. You do probably care, else you wouldn't still be listening. You would still be listening. But yeah, that's pretty much my plans. I'm going to play Requiem, and then before that, I will just play itch.io games, which I pray in my 2 months of absence from it, they have gotten some good stuff. Enough content for 2 weeks. That would be nice. And that would also get my views up a little. My views are dead. My views are completely dead. In case you're watching this from the far future, because nobody's around here now. But, I'll probably made it by the time you're watching this, which is insane. But I did not have views. I had none. I think there might have been 1 or 2 people that actually watched stuff, because I could see it had like 1 view, and then you can see like the average view time, and it was usually around the time of an episode. So I was like, okay, so sometimes people actually watch them, but don't turn off monitor. Thanks. But I know views, but the shorter format, it's not even shorter format. That's the weird thing I've come to notice after 3 years of YouTube. I think almost 3 years. It's 2, but next month in March, I think, is my anniversary of the channel. I have never actually celebrated the anniversary of my channel. I will in the future. In the future, I will have plans for that. Eventually, once I really do make it, I'll have plans for that. But God, I lost my train of thought. I'm not gonna lie. No, but so even at a shorter format, if I upload a 30-minute Resident Evil video, that has like way less reach or engage. What is it? No, reach. Reach is, no, there is another word for it. I forgot what YouTube actually uses. It's pretty much how many people will have the pop-up that will randomly see your video somewhere, either at the end of someone else's or in the list or on the For You page. And if you play like a long game, that's always less than if you just play a shitty itch.io game. And then even if that one is a bit longer, somehow that one has more. It reaches more people even if they don't click on it. It's really weird. Because I always thought it was like, 30 minutes short format, but I feel like it's different. It's something else. But I don't know. I'm just rambling because it feels like an end of a game, but it's technically not really. But at the same time, it kind of is. But anyway, I hope you're well. Take care of yourself. Thank you for sticking with me through everything. Take care. Be safe. And I should shoot you. Oh, this is also weird. Game's completed. Oh, this is where I ended because I recorded really late. I wasn't even that. I've gone way later for YouTube. I've gone way later. I've seen the sun come up, and then that's just recording, and then you have to like wait. Then you have to like edit your video, and then you have to export your video, which is pretty much just getting the file where you edit it on so you can upload it. But that is so exporting it takes a bit. Because my system is not the newest. And then once you do actually have it exported, which usually takes half the time it took to record, or however long, it usually takes less than half. It's usually like 30% as long. But then you have to upload it, and God, my uploading speed is not good. So that takes a long time too. God. But I'm gonna fucking wear it, God. My beauty, I missed you. But take care of yourself. Be safe, and bye-bye.